Hi guys, it's Rachel here, and I have been mucking around doing some Christmas crafting, and I pulled out some images. These are by Nostalgia Graphic Land, and I will link them in the description box. One of my favorite digital shops, and I'll just write that down so I remember. It took me a very long time to be able to say that name, so don't worry about the name now. It will be linked in the description box below. And this is a sheet of Santas here. I don't know, I've got a bit of a mess here. And I was having a bit of fun last night playing with these images. I wanted to use them, and also I played with these. This is also Nostalgia Graphic Land, so you can get really cute little things. And I don't have little things in my kits like that. And sometimes they're just nice to, you know, you need a few small things to tuck in pockets and not big things, bigger things. So I was having a play around with them, and they are some of my favorites. I'm just trying to see, just let me have a look if I've got any others. I don't know if I have any others printed out of anything else. I've mostly got, let me see. I've got to do my frames as well. They're pretty simple to do. Let me just see here if I had any other Nostalgia Graphic Land little taggy sort of things. Oh, I know what else we could do it with, which I haven't done yet, is with Mrs. Coggs. Let's do Mrs. Coggs as well, because she has some gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous images here. Look at those. They did print off my page because it's sucked in my paper. Now, these are also Nostalgia Graphic Land. I guess we could do, they're not really me, those types of images. I like her, but then, yeah, I don't usually do so much with those sorts of things, so I'll put that one aside. I like Santa more, and I love these by Mrs. Cog. Maybe not so much the big one. I mean, I like the big ones, but not for this project. We're doing little ones. Oh, here, the cute doggies. Let's grab those. So I just wanted to show you, like, and of course, you know, if you've got other kits from other companies, or other little businesses, I should say, you might, you know, and there's small images, this is a good idea for those. These are also Nostalgia Graphic Land. I love these. Sometimes I put them as a belly band. Sometimes I just put them down the page as a little decoration. Just trying to, I wanted to see if I had any other small ones, but I do not. Nope. I do not. I think that's it. The rest are all mine. Oh no, that's not. That's Digital Courier. They're nice for backgrounds and things. So we'll put those aside. And in the spirit of sharing, and you know, no, I think I'm going to use these images. I'm not going to use mine. What I am going to use of mine are I had this light bulb, and I haven't used my painted papers for a really long time. And I noticed when I was doing my electronic invoices and things, I'm a bit behind. So they're older sales, but that lots of people have bought these kits, and I thank you so much. And I felt like some of them, I pulled out the ones, this one's a bit borderline, not able to adapt to Christmas, but I pulled out all of the ones that had green in them, green or red or blue, because I like all of these colors are good for Christmas. I did pull out some of these ledgers that I think they're in those kits, and I had a few of strips left over from other projects, so I did pull out all of these. Just show you them. They're in, I think I might have 1 or 2 kits, I can't remember. Oh, this is the one, Steffi loved them, and he designed pages for me, but I thought bits and pieces of that one could be good. So that's what I'm going to be using as my background, and we're just going to start layering, and I have done some, but I'll show you them afterwards. Let's put away these are the ones, although these could work as well, so I won't put them too far away because I might decide to use them. I am in a bit of a mess because I've had a bit of a crafting fest, shall we say. Having a bit of fun crafting away, so I'll just pop those over there so I can see them, but they're not, as Steffi would say, making me noise, and what that means is they're not bothering me. Here, I found this. I found it. Okay, so let's get started. And I had been using up quite a bit of, what's it called? Scraps. This is glue paper. Put the glue paper over there. And that's for backing and stuff. I'll chuck that in there. Okay, now I'm organised. I could organise myself before I turn on my camera, but that would just be not me. Okay, so what I've been doing is just grabbing an image and just sort of just seeing what would I like to see peeking out from behind there. And look at that. And I think that's wonderful. You could even make a long tag there. Let's just try that. Let's just see what happens. Now I can't find my ruler. After all of that paper shuffling, now my ruler's gone astray. My big one. I thought I brought it back in. I didn't. Where is it? I've only got, oh, there it is. I did bring it back in, you see. You were probably telling me it's there, it's there. Let's just glue Santa on and then I can gauge better. I didn't bring my glue back in. I took some glue out in the other room for a minute. I had to just glue down a piece of paper on something. Not for this sort of stuff. Something totally random. And I didn't bring it back. Okay, good. So what I'm going to do, did I get glue everywhere is the question. And I need to, I don't know if that's straight or not. Oh, I'm too close, but it doesn't matter. It's not the end of the world. I want to keep the border. But I am thinking, it's very crooked. I am thinking I'm going to keep the rest and make it into a long tag. Now, for me, I don't know about you guys, but for me, the typical thing I would normally do is put my image down there and something up there. But this time I've reversed it because I love that. But I'm loving these colours. I just think they're very warm and lovely. And I need something to go on the back to make it into, I could glue some of this paper, or I actually would like to see that. Don't those colours go really well? Well, I think they do. So I'm going to glue this to here. I'm going to glue that on there, and then I might even just fold that and have the whole lot of it. Let's see what's happening here. I do have a bit of glue in this one. I might regret gluing on there. I think I'll grab another one. I'll let that dry, or it might be, and then I'll use it again. But it's got a bit of glue all over it. So I think what I might do is what I've been doing like the other days, and put my glue in the center, and then use the wet glue around the edges. So I just seem to go through the glue pages so quickly. And everything just becomes sticky. I seem to be changing them every other gluing session. I'm a bit cold today. I've got 2 jumpers on. I've got my long cardi and El Cheapo cardi. That's good for crafting, so I don't worry about it. And I've got a Sloppy Joe, which is a, what is it in the US? It's a sweatshirt, and not a hoodie. It doesn't have a hood, but it is a sweatshirt. And then I've got a long sleeve cotton top underneath. So I'm all laid up, but I'm cold. All the same. You know, sometimes when it's, you just wake up and you just can't warm up. That's what it's been the whole morning. It's been cold. I even made myself a matcha latte. See, that's just going to fold over there and it will open out. I could fold it a bit further. I think I'd like it a bit more. Just got to be careful that you don't fold it too far, because then you get the white showing on that side. Look at that. I love that. And then I wanted to, excuse me, I've turned my head around so you probably couldn't hear me. I wanted to pop over here and see if there's, I would love it if it was wide enough for that. That would be wonderful, but it's not. That's too wide. I'm getting low. I'm getting very low on with things with options, because we've been using them all. I don't want that. It's not quite right. That's not going to fit. I like it with the border. I have these, but these are a bit small then. I think that's not the right colour. I could put, I don't really like it. So no. I might not put anything. Just might be a nothing thing. I had these smaller. I've used them all. They've all gone. Oh, what about one of these? Let's just tear that out and see how I feel about that. I can't tell sometimes with the little border around it, so I've got to tear it. But I am loving that. I just think it's fun sometimes to use things that weren't necessarily created for a specific theme or season, and see how you can adapt it to that season. Because, you know, we purchase these things. It's nice for them to be versatile, to have more than one use. Especially if you've got leftover, you know, you've printed out a whole lot. You've made journal or 5 journals or 10 journals or 20 journals. And yeah, I'm exaggerating. And then you've got all this stuff left over. It is nice to have other options. No, I don't think I want to add anything. I'm not adding anything to it. I think it's done. Oh, you know what I could add? Can you guess? I'm going to add, actually I'm going to do rose gold. I'm really into the glitter at the moment. The glitter has not been put away for days. And I love this glue glitter because, as you know, it dries flat. Oh, I love it. I really do. If you had any doubt, have no doubt. There it is. Okay, one. We'll put that over there to dry. They're not all going to get glitter. I won't go glitter mad. Now, shall we see? I'm thinking probably not anymore on this one. We might move to another one just so we use a different variety of pages. I've got this. See, that one's good. Let's just tear this one. Okay, let's see. I need a Santa with a bit more. Maybe this one. Yes, I like that. But do I want to pop a little bit of something behind it? Possibly, I'll tell you what I just saw here. Possibly some of these little things could be really cute. I'll keep those out because they need to have some work done on them. They're little. So I do have a few little things. I just thought I didn't have any little things. I'm just looking for, here we go. I could use a bit of that or a bit of this. Oh, this is what I was looking for. I have a bit of this scanned marble paper. I don't mind that. When I think in my head, I prefer that. Yeah, I think I like this one because it's got more green in it. I'll just tear. I just want to make it a bit rougher. Okay. And this one I might glue the whole thing and, you know, put something on the back, and it can be like an opening out journal card. And of course you can glitter everything. You can put glitter everywhere if you want to. You don't have to limit yourself to just one. They could all have glitter on them. All of them. Because it's not messy. It's tidy glitter. Right. Yes, I made a matcha. I've been enjoying those lately. I've been always curious. I see all these recipes on YouTube for matcha latte. And so I got some because I got some at the fair in town. And so I've been making those with a kind of like, it's a 4-spice. It's a bit like I think it's a bit like a pumpkin spice. And they are really, really yummy. I really like them. And Steph loved it too, and so did Lulu. So I'm going to glue that on there. So I might, well, you know what I'm going to do? I don't need a glue paper. I can. But with the pumpkin spice, it's really nice. And I use oat milk. I don't like almond milk. It's too strong. It tastes like marzipan. I haven't found one that I like. I could do a little bit of almond milk and a little bit of oat milk. And and so it wasn't as strong, but I just did oat milk. And I got my frother to froth it. I couldn't get it to the other one to froth. Right. Oh, dearie me. And having my matcha latte, I have been having one less coffee in a day, which is probably a good thing. Coffees, I mean, they say that coffee is good for your metabolism and stuff like that, but you know, we shouldn't. It does have benefits to drinking coffee, but I only like cappuccino or cafe macchiato, and it's an abundant macchiato. It's not a mini macchiato, so I guess it's better for me to have the oat milk and drink one less coffee in a day. Okay, so I can't get my words out. I'm going to snip my corners. I'm just deciding whether I want to cut that off or not. It's wet. That's what I'm hesitating about. I don't like to fold. See, it gets creases, but I need to fold because you need to see the project. I've got creases. Well, I'll quickly fold it and then I'll iron it out again. So I'm thinking I could just fold that in. I could actually fold it in. You want it to fit in a pocket, don't you? So I could fold it in like that. So everything's always crooked with me. Nothing's straight. It's as crooked as can be. I could just trim that bit off. Why don't I do that? I'm going to snip my corners because I like that. And I'm thinking what I could do, just have a little peekaboo of, just put a little bit of, actually I could put a whole strip of that down there, honestly. Let's tear it. Just getting my measurements. And I need to tear that bit off. Oh, I probably should use this ruler, I can see better. Is that enough? Just. And then I want to tear about that much off, I think. And I'm going to glue that there. And then you should be able to see it if I put it in the right spot. Glue. Obviously, going back to the versatility of kits, obviously something with an Easter bunny or Santa is not very versatile. You're not going to get versatility out of that. That is very theme specific. But, you know, background papers or painted papers can go really in any direction that you like. All right, now we've got this space here. So let's just put something there. Got this little piece. I might glue that there. I'm just going to snip off the white bits. Okay, I'll put that there. And do I want to add anything else? Don't mind that there. And we're using a whole mix of things here. I'm thinking if I might like, that's the feel of it. So you could have a little piece down there too if you wanted to. I'm not going to, I'm going to leave it. No, I don't want to put too much. I think I'll leave it. Okay, so that's that one. I'm not going to put any silver or gold on that one. Okay, so there's a few Santas, but I also wanted to look at Mrs. Coggs. So that's my backing paper. I'll put my little bits over here because I need those. And let's go to one of these gorgeous images. Oh, let's do her. I love that image. And I love the other one next to it. So let's do a few. I haven't used Mrs. Coggs yet, and I love using these for Christmas. They're so much fun, and I did use them a lot. Did I use them a lot last year or the year before? I can't remember. I have no memory. I'm just going to tear out a few and then we'll work with them. I love the Christmas animals. They're so cute. Put those aside as they're a bit bigger. Oh, how cute. Not that we'll do all of them, but I'm going to tear them while I'm at it. You'll just have to bear with me a second while I tear these, because it was just a thought that actually just came to me while I was talking to you, and then I went searching for them. So I was just going to do the Santas, but you know, we need some variety in our video, because it can become a bit monotonous. Might become monotonous anyway. Okay. Oh, and look at all of these images. So we do a few of these. Maybe I won't do those ones. I would want to pull them all out. Oh, they're so cute. Fairy Friends Christmas, Old Fashioned Family Christmas. Mrs. Cog, I think she has, she actually has like a category in her shop for holidays or Christmas. I think holidays. And then you can go and choose which ones you might like. I just want to see, maybe I might choose this one. I won't choose them all because we've got lots, and I won't do them all because we'll be here till tomorrow. And then I need to make like 20 million journals to put them in. Although it's no harm in having stuff left over for next year, so that way I don't start from zero. Like I did this year, I started from zero because I had used all my stuff from last year. Something about tearing. Look at that. Is that just the worst tear? I'm going to leave it, that you ever did see. I was going to say there's something about tearing that's so satisfying. Not when you do it like that. I've done it again. This one is determined to be crooked. Anyway, I might fix that. I might not. We'll see what it looks like. Okay, let's move the thing out of the way and start going through this, because our backgrounds are the painted papers. I don't like the doilies, the paper doilies. They're not my friend. They just aren't. Let's see this one. Just going to take, well, no, I won't take anything off until I see what I might like to put on there. Don't see much. I'm looking at what can I see around it. I can see more there, but I might need something a bit more narrow. I like that one on there. There's my, I don't like the crooked. I'm going to have to take the crooked off. Where's my other little ruler? I can seem to control the little ruler a little better. We'll lose a bit of the umbrella than the metal one. Oh gosh, I need to put it, maybe I just need to put it in the chomper. Oh, that's not much better, is it? When it's not working, it's not working. I'll end up chopping off so much, I'll just have to discard the image. I quite like that one. I tried those, didn't I? Well, let's audition. Let's just do a bit of auditioning. I like that one. Love that one. That's it. Okay, so I don't want to glue it down yet because I want to, I'm just going to take that bit off. It's glaring at us. It's just glaring at us, that bit. And look how rough that is. I'm wondering, do I want to slide anything underneath it first, or do I just like it like that? Can you answer my question for me, please? Why are you... Oh, I've got it upside down. I was wondering why it was tearing in that terrible manner. Oh, that's better. Didn't even sound good. Okay. So do I want... I'm going to snip the corners. Yes, I like that better. And do I want anything else? Yes, I do. Okay, there you go. There's the answer to my question. It helps not to have anything underneath when you're trying to stick glue on things. Oh, I love it. Just put that over there. I do tend to put my wet one, and I've actually gone and wet it in the sink because I hadn't used it very much, so I felt like it could be used again. I tend to put it on the digital, which is not a clever idea because they are done with an inkjet printer, so you know the color bleeds. And I think I'm going to have a little piece of this book page peekabooing. We like a bit of a peekaboo, don't we? Well, I do. Anyway, I'm going to do it that way so I can get more out of it. And so I'm going to glue that down. Oh my gosh, I can feel the glitter coming on. Oh my, I mean, I can envision it. I mean, I'm seeing it. Okay, well, you just have to bear with me with that. I'm just on that track. What do you call it? A one-track mind. Not in the rude sense. Okay. Right, yes, I'm happy with that. I haven't pulled out my washi. It's pure laziness. It's over there. I could fold that up, but I'm just going to take it off. Oh, I love that. That's just, you know, bookend page. So I'm going to grab this. I could just see a bit of silver happening here. This one is exhausting. This silver glue. It's so hard. I'll have good hand muscles. I'll probably get rheumatism from the glitter glue. I've got glitter glue repetitive strain injury. Oh dear, we're getting silly. I'm in a silly mood today. Oh, I love it. I like a bit of variety, you know. Swoosh that over there. Didn't get around the corner. I mean, in variety, in the sense that we're switching up the background papers is what we're doing, and I love that. Love it. Sound like my aunt. She says, I love it. Okay. Next, we have a nice piece here that we could use for something, so we should. We need to use things up. So, let's do another one. I'm sure I've got something that will go there. That one's all right. Oh, I love the cat. I want to see that one on a different background, I think. I did like the little... Oh, look at the doggies. They blend in a bit. That one's good. Isn't that dog cute? My dad had one of those dogs. He passed away. He was very sad when it happened. Moving back to Santa. Oh, wait, I've got a few more here. through I mean, I don't have an animal. I always tell Lulu I might get a dog when you leave me. I'll have to fill in the gap. But, you know, we do go to Australia and stuff like that. Then you always have the thing of leaving the dog. Who's going to look after the dog? So it is a big decision to get a dog because they suffer when you go away. I'm not a cat person. Also because I'm not like allergic, but I do get scratchy eyes from cat hair. And, oh, well, I would from dog hair too. I'd have to get a dog that has fur, that doesn't, you know, lose its hair. No, none of those are doing it. So let's just give up on that one. And go back here and see. I didn't mind that, but I feel like what I'm not working for me is the smooth background. I love them. I'll keep those aside. And no. Oh, here's another image. I did love that one. I think I said I would like to see it on. I did like that one. I think my favorite one is these, so we'll do them. But I think again I'm going to put something under there. It's really a bit of a formula putting things under, because I like it because it's just sort of separates it from the background. It's just a separation from the background. And when you've got, you know, busy top and busy bottom, you need a separation. And this one, I've got a busy bottom, busy separation, and a busy top. But then another way to deal with that is to get your glitter glue out. And then go around the image with your glitter glue. And that will also help it separate from the background. But I'm not going to think about that yet. I didn't snip the corners, doesn't matter. Until I put my backing on and have an even better feel for what it's looking like. I want to glue that on before I do any ripping. I'm feeling a bit hungry. What time is it? Oh, 11:43. It's not even time for lunch yet. Steffi won't be home until 1:30. So I don't need to prepare lunch yet. To keep that edge. Now it's always an option to keep that extra bit and just fold it over. That's always an option. I could actually keep all of that, and let's just try that. It's a nice way of extending something too if you want a different shape. Now if I were to keep that, I would want to put a topper on there. Just wondering if I might put another bit. Put a bit up there. Yeah, I like that. Okay. I'm going to like silver around this one. I love it when you can use also, because I know we've all got a library of kits, when you can use other people's kits and you know, mix all the kits together. I always think that's really cool, because you know, you get value for your money when you can mix it all together, because you can use it in multiple projects. I love that. I love it. I love it. I love it. I highly recommend the Glitter Road. I highly recommend it. Let's put that one down. Oh, I just love them. Oh, they're so jovial. Okay, let's see another background. We'll just do one of another, you know, one of another background, in the sense that we'll move on to another color, just so we can see more colors. I have this. We've done a lot of that sort of green, haven't we? Let's do one of these. I love these. I did do some. I'll show you. What I love about this, it's really messy. Like it's not like a artwork, but it's nice just to pull it apart. What I'm loving about this one is that you can see the little markings around the edge. So that's just distracting me, that one over there. I just have to move it out of the way. It was layering at me. You see, I like the caps on there. A bit less. I love that one on there, you see, because that's got the very light background, and then it's got the bold green. I'm enjoying that one, so we'll put that one. I also quite like that one. Yes, the more busy one's a bit less. I don't mind that one. It blends in a bit, but I like this one. This one's going to go straight on there. Oh, wait, no. Wait, before I do that, I'm going to snip the corners because I like that look. Oh, I've been having so much fun doing these things. I was so excited when I did a few, and I just really liked the result. It was just different. It's just something different to the norm. I always say to Lulu, dare to be different. You don't need to follow. If you like a trend because you like it, but you don't have to do things because everybody else is doing them. And she's always been really good like that. Lulu really does stay in her lane. When she was younger, she would get a little bit, oh, I want that because they have that sort of thing. But she very quickly learned to sort of be her own person and just do things because she liked them, not because it was fashionable. Like I was saying to her, you know, there's no boys that are on her radar at the moment, which we're very thankful for, because we don't want to have to worry about that as well. I'm thinking I might like this one more on the, I don't know why, just on this paper. But there's no boys on her radar at the moment as far as we know. Which, you know, on the one hand, it would be lovely for her if she had a little crush on someone. She lives vicariously through the other girls in her class that are always telling her their dramas, boys, you know, cheating and all kinds of drama going on. It's a bit like a soap opera in her classroom sometimes. Yeah, I asked her, you know, why aren't there any boys on you that you like? She's like, Mum, they were all the same. They all look the same. They've got ski jump hair. So they've got the fronts. I don't know if is it a fashion. Have I talked to you guys about the fashion for the boys at the moment here in Italy? It's very funny. Poor things. Well, they chose to do it. But anyway, it's the fashion, and they're all on the fashion wagon. And I can't remember what shoes they wear. They all wear the same shoes. I think they wear, oh gosh, Lulu, I'll have to ask you. I'll probably get it wrong, but I think it's a North Face jacket they all have. And the same type of shoes, the same jeans, and the same hair. So they've got the fluffy bit of hair. Like they've got a long fluff bit of hair at the front, and they fluff it up. And then so it's like just this big fluffy nest on their forehead, and you can hardly see their eyes. Or otherwise they gel it. and when we were in, it was a little while ago, so it's been around for a while, this fashion, but depends where you go in Italy. Some boys will put gel in it. And when we were in Arezzo, we went to the antique market, but it was quite a while ago. We walked past this group of boys, and they had gelled their hair, and it was like a ski jump going down the front of their forehead, and it was stiff. It was really funny. I'm sorry, aren't I awful? But it was really funny. I mean, some of the fashion, I mean, come on, guys. Like, we grew up in the 80s with the mom jeans. I mean, that was a hideous fashion. And the shoulder pads. I mean, we all went through it. But I didn't buy things because they were fashionable. I always bought things because I liked them. And I never, and actually in the 80s, it didn't really have much of a choice. There was pretty much what was around. But anyway, so Lulu told me, no, Mum, they all look the same. She doesn't like that fashion with the hair. But one day I was waiting for her, just to give you a giggle. I was waiting for her, waiting to pick her up. I was sitting in the car park, and I saw this boy, and he had the fluff, and you couldn't see his eyes, and he was riding a bicycle, and he had to literally lift his head back so that he could look from under his eyes and see the road, because he couldn't see because the hair was covering his eyes. The fluff, it was like a nest. I can't tell you the fluffiness of it all. But anyway, there you go. While I was gluing, you heard all about the, I haven't found the perfect background for that one yet. But anyway, it could be that one wants a normal background. There you go. That's why Lulu, oh, I like that background. That one with the blue. That's what I like. That's it. Up here, I liked it. So yes, so this is why my daughter at the moment has no boy crushes. She may have some crushes on actors and singers and things, as we all did at that age, but in actual fact, of anyone of her age group that is anywhere near her radar in the realm of Lucy, they're not cutting the grade for her at the moment. So I said to her, well, you're just going to have to wait till you grow up. Till you find them that they're not into all of that stuff. As they get older, they sort of find out who they are, really. It's all part of it, isn't it? Finding out who you are. So, they need lots of people follow fashions and trends and stuff because they're finding out who they are. It's all part of the discovery, which is fun too. But anyway, I have noticed that, there are a few that don't. I mean, they obviously don't all follow the trend. Then there are other trends. There are other things. But the mainstream trend at the moment is that. The fluffy hair, the North Face jacket. Nothing wrong with the individual things. It's just that it's all being put together. All at the same time. By multiple people. I think I'll stop now. I'm just going on just to fill in time while I glue down the doggy onto the Amazon packaging. So I can't think if I'm going to be ordering anything on Amazon for a while, so I have kept the few bits that I had. I think I've got some in a box for painting. I haven't done any painting lately, like not painting, mark making. I'm not a painter, but I was thinking about it the other day. Why haven't I pulled out the paints? And I really want to, but I haven't, because it's one of those things. It's as it is for many of us. It's a little bit out of my comfort zone, and so I have to have my sort of head has to be clear. Like, I have to not feel like should be doing other stuff to do that. I think that dog is so cute. Now, what color glitter will it have? I think it's going to have some gold. Let's do gold. I feel like I need to get some more colours. I keep saying that and I haven't been yet. So I apologise to the boys with the... I must apologise to the boys with the same hairdo and the same clothing. It's just that it's not interesting, Lulu. And of course, I don't think anyone's interested in her either. She does put on a face. I said, do you have that resting face, Lulu, when you're walking around school? And she says, I do, Mum. I don't want to be bothered. So I put it on. And I said, I used to do that when I was with my cousin. We used to walk around because people you'd get harassed. You got unwanted attention. I didn't want the attention. And so, you know, of any types. No, I'm not saying that because we were anything flash or anything like that. Just, it was really just if you were a girl, you would get the attention whether you wanted it or not. And I didn't want it. So, yes, we did walk around Florence with the resting face. I won't say the rest of it. But, you know, you guys know what face that is. So Lulu does. She puts on the face. I said, Lulu, don't put it on too much because that's not who you are. You're actually not one of those. So probably not a good idea to go around too much with that face. Unless, of course, you are being harassed by unwanted people. I've glued that on there. It's very busy. Very busy. But I like it. Sometimes I like it. You know that. You should know that by now. Sometimes I like to go down the clash road. But what I will do is I will border the image with glitter, because then it will be separated from the clashy background. And I'm wondering, do I want this on this paper? I do quite like that, but I think I might like it more on a beigey paper. And I've got a piece here. This is just the end, 1938. It's just the end of a book. And yes, I do like it more on there. So I will put it there. That's sticky. Get that. I think I've been here for quite a while. Just moving the mouse on my computer to see what time it is because it goes to sleep. Just to make sure I'm not, you know. Well, I don't know how long I've been here because I don't know what time I started. But I've been here a while, I know. Because I'm feeling like I need a sip of water. Because I've been talking. Chitter-chatter, chitter-chatter. Now, one of the reasons why I didn't put this glue upside down on its lid, which was, I think it's what you're supposed to do, is just because it seems to ooze out anyway. And so, I don't know. Because I had to keep cleaning the lid. I'll put it like that now. There we go. I had to keep cleaning the lid, so I had been putting it upright the other way. Now let's just tear. So I could leave that and it could be open out if I wanted to, but I don't want to. That's all right. It's not straight, but it'll do. I should use my transparent ruler. It would make my life a lot easier. I think that's really cute. Now let's get some glitter. Now, which colour would I like? Would I like gold? Rose gold? I think I might like rose gold. This one, yeah, this was El Cheapo. And then the other ones are Elmer's. They weren't cheap, but look how much is in there. I mean, literally, I think the glue will dry before I get to use it all. Well, not at the rate I'm going, though. I'm glittering everything. Oh, look at that. You see? Have faith. I want to do one more because they're fun. Yeah. Why not? Then, of course, I will photograph them when they're dry and you can see how flat it is. There was one more type. What paper? Oh, I did the blue one, didn't I? I've got other blue ones. I might not use the plain ones. I think I'm enjoying the decorated ones. Go back to the green. This one, not so much. I'll tell you why. Because the pattern's bigger. I seem to like the less of a pattern, like the smaller patterns, the more intense patterns, more. Well, that's fairly similar to what I just did, isn't it? So maybe I will stop. I don't mind that. It's a bit pale. Oh, I didn't do any of these. What about one of these? I need a bit more space. That's too big. Oh, I do like that one on there. I like that. Just to see how they turn out with this glue. I might just glue it up there because I'm going to rip it. I'm actually going to make it a little a narrow little journal spot. I think I've stuck it on, oh, crooked. Which is pretty much the norm, isn't it? Okay, and I put it on there. That's very blendy. Put it on here. Or I could just glue that on the reverse side and then trim it off. Yes, let's do that. Just to change. So we're not going to be able to see that. We're going to just, it's just going to end right there. Love it. And then you can add a little tab on there. You could add some glitter on this one. I'm not going to because I don't want to go too glitter crazy. But you could add a bit of glitter on there if you wanted to. And there's the writing bit on the back. So let's just recap what's been happening, just in case you forgot. Close the glue. I'll recap first what I did with you guys, and then we'll have a look at the ones I did off camera when the idea came to me. So there's this one, which is just a little journal card. And then we did this one recently. It's still wet. I think they're so cute. There's that one, and this was the first one, and I absolutely love that. Really cute. Wouldn't that be nice on journal cover? Just so you, not this obviously, but if you made a journal cover like that. And then that one, why did I put that one down there? That one didn't get any glitter. That didn't need to go down there. And then, oh, love this one. This might be my all-time favorite, this one. I absolutely love that. Love the colors. Really cute. Oh, and the dogs. Oh, I don't know, between that one and the dogs are cute too. Look at those. And that one opens out with extra writing space. Isn't that cute? So they're the ones I just did with you guys. I can put that one over there. And then here, I've been making other things. I'm not showing those yet. Oh, no, wait, we forgot one. There's one over here drying. Just a sec. This one. That one's cute too. He looks sad. He looks sad, that doggy. I don't know why. Okay, so... Oh, I did this one. Oh, I did this one with you guys as well. There. Yes, and it flips out like that. Nice. I mean, you could have it going over if you wanted to. I think I like it more in. But what I liked about it is that you could just get a little flash of the red there. Not in the flashing sense of the word. There's another project that I'm going to do with you guys. Let me just find the other Santas that I did. I didn't do too many. I did a couple. Oh, I did this one. So this one was with that green paper, this one. And this is what I meant about, and I stapled some fabric up there, the mark making on the edge. I love that. And there's the glitter. It's dried flat. It dried totally flat. So I love that. So that's that one. And, oh, I better keep it separate. Oh, these are the little ones that I showed you here that are also Nostalgia Graphic. I just glued them on different, you know, like that's the diary paper and just on different papers. I liked it also with the rough edge around it as well. Or I glued it on book page on the glue paper. And if it had too much writing, I just put a little scrap over it. And then here's, oh, here we go. This Santa. Love that. And it's just done on that paper there. And I love, again, the mark making on it. I did this Santa on one of the bigger patterns. And just put it more to the side so you could see it a little bit. I think that's it. I've done some more of the communion cards as well from the other video, but I didn't put any glitter on them, so it didn't glitter everything. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that. I'll put some photographs of those at the end of the video when they dry, the ones that we did in the video. And yeah, I hope you have some fun. If you've got some glitter glue, have some fun with it and glitter up everything. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye.